Welcome to QuizMyride, the classic car quiz. Test your knowledge of 20 classic sports cars of the 1960s. If you can name the make and model before the multiple choice options appear, give yourself 5 points. If you can name the make and model after the multiple choice options appear, give yourself 2 points. Round 1. What's your best guess for this one? Is this sports car A 1969 Mini Clubman B, 1968 Mini Clubman Estate C, 1961 Mini Cooper, or D, 1965 Mini City? The correct answer is C, 1961 Mini Cooper. F1 car builder John Cooper designed a modified Mini known as the Mini Cooper, which went on to become a legend in the Monte Carlo Rally. With a top speed of 96 miles per hour, it wasn't the fastest in a straight line, but on the bends, the Cooper was unstoppable. Round 2. What are we looking at? A. 1963 Ford Lotus Cortina. B. 1969 Ford Granada. C. 1968 Ford Capri, or D. 1967 Ford Falcon. If you picked A, 1963 Ford Lotus Cortina, then award yourself with 2 points. With upgraded running gear, the Lotus Cortina not only dominated in saloon car racing, but also proved to be a highly practical fast road car. Round 3. The choices are A. 1965 Mini Marcos, B. 1962 Jaguar E-Type, C. 1964 Marcos 1800, or D. 1963 Lotus Elan. The answer is C. 1964 Marcos 1800. The Marcos 1800 was a unique creation, featuring a laminated plywood chassis, a fiberglass body, and a 1783cc Volvo engine. If you like this quiz, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the next quiz. Round 4. What do you think this one is? Is this car A. 1964 Aston Martin DB5, B. 1965 Austin Healey 3000, C. 1969 Triumph TR6, or D. 1965 AC Cobra? The correct answer is D. 1965 AC Cobra. After 1965, a powerful 6,997cc V8 engine became an option of the AC Cobra, delivering 410 brake horsepower and reaching speeds of up to 165 miles per hour. Round 5. Is this classic car A. 1965 Gordon Keeble, B. 1968 Gilban Genie, C. 1968 Sunbeam Rapier, or D. 1969 Gilban Invader? This sports car is D. 1969 Gilban Invader. Later in the Invader's production, an estate car version was introduced, offering a fast and practical solution for carrying heavy loads. Round 6. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1969 Jensen Healey, B. 1964 Ford GT40, C. 1969 Lotus Europa, or D. 1963 MGB? The correct answer is B. 1964 Ford GT40. The Ford GT40 was created for one main reason. Ford wanted to get back at Ferrari by beating them in top-level racing, and they did. The car was just 40 inches high, which is why it's called the GT40. Round 7. Is this iconic vehicle A. 1968 Gilban Genie, B. 1969 Hillman Avenger, C. 1964 Gordon Keeble, D. 1965 Bristol 408. You're riding in style with C. 1964 Gordon Keeble. The Ford GT40 was created for one main reason. Ford wanted to get back at Ferrari by beating them in top-level racing, and they did. Designed by the legendary Giorgetto Giugiaro, the Gordon Keeble stood out as one of the most stunning British saloon cars of its era. Its front had 4 slanted headlights, giving it a distinctive look. Round 8. What are we looking at? A. 1964 Daimler SP250. B. 1965 Bristol 408. C. 1964 Bond Equib. D. 1965 Austin Healey 3000. If you picked a Daimler SP250, you're correct. This unique two-seater from Daimler, known as the Dart, was originally meant to go by that name. After Jaguar took over, they improved its design, but eventually stopped making it in 1964 to protect the sales of their E-Type. Round 9. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1961 Lotus 7, B. 1969 Caterham 7, C. 1957 Curtiss Craft, D. 1969 Triumph TR6. This car is C. 1957 Curtiss Craft. Jim Bryan won the Indy 500 in 1957 and 1958 and came second in the Monza 500. Round 10. Is this iconic vehicle A. 1961 Austin Healey Sprite, B. 1967 MGC, C. 1962 Triumph Spitfire, D. 1961 MG Midget? It's D. 1961 MG Midget. The MG-badged version of the Austin Healey Sprite delivered the same big fun in a small package as its sibling and rival. However, it outlasted the Healey by 8 years. Round 11. What do you think this one is? Is this vehicle A. 1962 Ford Cortina, B. 1963 Aston Martin DB5, C. 1964 Ford Lotus Cortina, D. 1965 Aston Martin DB6? As you might have guessed, this is B. 1963 Aston Martin DB5. The DB5 was an upgrade from the DB4 and became iconic thanks to its appearances in the James Bond films Goldfinger and Thunderball. Round 12. Which of these do you think this is? Yes, it's D. 1961 Jaguar E-Type Series 1. The E-Type had it all. Gorgeous long bonnet styling, a top speed of 150 miles per hour, superb handling, and a price that undercut most of its competitors. Round 13. What's your best guess for this one? Is this vintage car? A. 1965 Triumph Spitfire, B. 1968 MGC, C. 1962 MGB, or D. 1963 Austin Healey Sprite? The correct answer is C. 1962 MGB. The MGB is one of the world's most popular and enduring sports cars, with widespread appeal from the very start. Initially, it was only offered as a roadster, but a hard-top coupe was introduced in 1965. Round 14. Is this one? A 1969 Panther J72, B 1962 Lotus 7, C 1968 Morgan Plus 8, or D 1960 MGTF? This one is C 1968 Morgan Plus 8. Pronounce Morgan Plus 8. The Morgan Plus 8 may have looked like something from the pre-war era, but it could hit an impressive top speed of 120 miles per hour. Round 15. What are we looking at? Your choices are A 1968 Jensen Healey, B 1966 Triumph GT6, C 1969 MGB GT, D 1969 TVR 2500M. If you guessed B, you're right. It's B 1966 Triumph GT6. Nicknamed the poor man's E-Type, this car was another example of the Herald chassis' versatility. It even shared some features with its larger, more luxurious sports car counterpart. Round 16. Pick from A 1966 Jensen Interceptor, B 1965 Gordon Keeble, C 1962 Jensen CV8, or D 1966 Aston Martin DB6. This is C 1962 Jensen CV8. The CV8 was mostly based on the previous 541 from the windscreen back, but its front was completely transformed with a shark-like nose and quad headlights, giving it a bold new look. Round 17. Is this car? A 1969 Ford Capri, B 1969 Triumph Stag, C 1968 Jensen Interceptor, or D 1968 Aston Martin DBS? You got it right if you answered A 1969 Ford Capri. Following the Mustang's success in the United States, Ford quickly aimed to bring a similar concept to Europe. The Capri was heavily inspired by its American relation. Round 18. The choices are A 1962 MG Midget, B 1964 Austin Healey 3000, C 1961 Austin Healey Sprite, or D 1963 Triumph Spitfire. If you said C 1961 Austin Healey Sprite, give yourself 2 points. The updated Austin Healey Sprite ditched its distinctive frog-eye headlamps, but gained an opening boot. However, luxuries like wind-up windows and exterior door handles didn't arrive until 1964. Round 19. So what's your best guess for this one? Is this classic car? A 1964 Triumph Spitfire, B 1969 Hillman Avenger, C 1968 Ford Escort, or D 1962 Triumph Vitesse? The correct choice is D 1962 Triumph Vitesse. Triumph's response to the MG Midget and Austin Healey Sprite was a tidy little car that cleverly used a shortened version of the Herald chassis. Round 20, final round. Do you think this car is A 1968 Gilban Genie, B 1967 Sunbeam Rapier, C 1965 Gordon Keeble, or D 1966 Jensen Interceptor? This one is B 1967 Sunbeam Rapier. The Rapier was the high-performance version of the new Alpine introduced in 1967. Time to add up your points. Did you beat the odds? Are you lost in the rearview mirror? Or are you a British car guru? Let us know in the comments below. Also, tell us which British classic sports car was your favourite. If you enjoyed the quiz, don't forget to like and subscribe for more quizzes and deep dives into the fascinating world of classic cars. See you next time, and keep those engines running.